This is a little bit of a longer one today, but this is one that's really near and dear to my heart, you know, and I've done a lot of thinking about it. And I know that I've definitely improved. Things are a lot better than they used to be. Y'all, I used to cry for nothing. I don't even know if I really cried that much when I had a stroke or not. That's how much I pushed stuff down. I closed that chapter. But once I reopened that chapter, it changed me a lot. So this is my quick little confession / story to you, you know. Like I said, we've all been through trauma, you know, and we all have our things, and, you know, and myself included. You know, I was the, like, poster child when I had a stroke. Everybody said, you know, we thought she was going to be a goner, or she was going to be a vegetable, and I'm really going to have to do this on the show because it's going to run an hour long if I keep it up. But, you know, I wasn't a poster child. I might have been on paper, but, you know, in my feelings and in my heart, I was hurting. You know, I'd gone through something really bad, and I didn't really know how to deal with that. I was still healing, you know, and that's how it is in trauma, regardless of your situation. Once you feel safe, once you feel a little bit safe, you know, and say it's kind of, safety's tricky because it's different for everybody. And you've got safety of, you know, I'm good, I'm alive, you know, my heart's beating, you know, and I can maybe I can still do the things that I've always done. Maybe there's things I still can't do, you know, and you hurt because you grieve for those things. And I do know about that. Because that's, you know, anytime that we lose something or we lose somebody, we're going through a grieving process, right? But we're going through a grieving process, and that's that emotional regulation that we've got to go through that process in order to heal and get better. So that was my little quick confession at the end here today. And there'll probably be more. I'm actually learning to be more vulnerable, not just with the people around me, but with more little interesting side note. I never even talked about having a stroke after I had a stroke. Like, once I got pretty much fully healed from it, I didn't want to talk about it. I was ashamed of it, and I don't even know why, really. But I was, you know, and I didn't want people to think I was, you know, any different than them. And I know people can relate to that. And I was good, you know, and I no way was I going to use that stroke card. No, sir. I told you I'm stubborn. And I didn't want people to feel sorry for me. I didn't, you know, no. And I'm still that way. You know, talking about this now, it is not about that. I'm very proud of who I am and how I've turned out. So you got to be too. Go ahead and wrap this up, and we'll talk about it some more in the comments. But I knew this was going to be a big one today. And, you know, be who you are unapologetically. But, you know, love yourself. Love other people. Inside, we're going to see you on the next episode, okay? Y'all take care. Have a great, wonderful, and blessed day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Enjoy conversation with the peach. She's just a little frosty.